It is a great pleasure to be in Riga today, actually returning back. I was here in 2021 as a Minister of Foreign Affairs in this first ever official visit to Latvia by the President of the Republic of Cyprus and my first stop at the Baltics ahead of the Cyprus presidency of the Council of the European Union, the first half of 2026. Thank you, Mr. President, dear Edgars, for the invitation and warm hospitality extended to me and my delegation, and for the excellent discussion. With President Rikevich, we go way back to our time as Ministers of Foreign Affairs. Dear friends, Cyprus and Latvia share more than meets the eye. We are two small countries, member states of the European Union, at the frontiers of the European Union's external border. Two member states that have endured foreign occupation, and in the case of Cyprus, a member state that continues, unfortunately, to endure the consequences of aggression, Turkish invasion and continuing occupation of European territory. And so, our countries, dear Edgar, have always raised their voice unequivocally in support of international order based on full respect of international law, democracy, and rule of law, upholding human rights and fundamental freedoms and placing them at the front of our foreign policies. And it is these, I will say, shared values and convictions that drove our aspirations to join the European Union, a union of values, a space of security and prosperity, and we both maintain that a stronger union renders each and every member state stronger. And so today we reaffirm our steadfast commitment to these common values. We agreed to work even closer in the years ahead, especially as both Latvia and Cyprus will be taking the helm in international fora soon. I take this opportunity to congratulate Latvia's historic election, because it is a historic, to the United Nations Security Council for 26-27. Latvia will take its seat in January at the time that the Security Council customarily starts the deliberations of the renewal of the mandate of the United Nations peacekeeping force in Cyprus. We count on your support, and I thank you, dear friend, for reaffirming today Latvia's long-standing steadfast support on reunifying Cyprus, the last divided member state, fully in line with international and European Union law. In this regard, I had also today the opportunity to debrief the President in our efforts to resume negotiations and solve the Cyprus problem based on the UN Security Council resolution and the EU values and principles. With Edgars, we also exchange views on foreign policy and defense issues, certainly the alarming escalation in Cyprus and European Union's immediate region, and other core issues pertaining our European Union agenda. We reaffirm, of course, our steadfast commitment for the continued support to Ukraine, as well as enhancing the European Union's strategic autonomy and competitiveness, and effectively addressing the instrumentalization of migration. Migration was another issue that we discussed today. Also, ahead of the assumption of the presidency of the European Union, I assure the President that Cyprus will act as an honest broker so as to uphold European Union unity. And I'm particularly pleased that Cyprus and Latvia see eye to eye and share the same vision and priorities on the key issues on our common European Union agenda. Last, but certainly not least, with the President, we had the opportunity to review our bilateral relations. Our ties are strong, and so are the prospects and opportunities for a further enhanced multifaceted cooperation in many sectors, such as tourism. In fact, we have witnessed a major increase of both Latvians visiting Cyprus and Cypriots coming here. Significant potential is also present for our bilateral defense cooperation and enhancing best practices on issues like innovation and energy. We agree that we will tap into this potential with the aim to bring our people and our businesses closer, and I'm very encouraged by the establishment of a business association just last year, which is indicative of our mutual willingness to work in this direction. Dear Edgar, once again, thank you very much for the invitation, for the warm welcome. Allow me to take this opportunity to publicly extend an invitation to visit Cyprus at your earliest convenience so as to continue our discussions. Thank you very much.